Here, doing another Natred review. Today, we're going to be reviewing some of the Sword and Board tournament footage from OktoberFest 2023. This is the BEL rule set, and this is a long video. So what I've done is just gone ahead and done myself the favor of skipping about halfway through it, and we're going to pick it up from here.
Does it smell like barbecue over here?
Yeah, landed a good stab there. I love the small shield styles, but also
Camera talent.
That's my squire.
Yeah.
high talent.
What's his name again? Ericus versus Flint. Thank you.
It's the skeleton long sleeve shirt that really sells this kit on the right here.
Oh, we got a head nod from Green Hat Fletch. Great job, Heralds.
Yeah, I saw a possible earlier, but you know, I really try to not say unless it's 100% sure in my mind.
You know what the church would say. Was that how that played out? High cross, high cross? Okay.
God wills it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Picked up a shield arm there that I didn't see in the midst of all that. Almost got the forearm there. Kind of makes me nostalgic for when I used to fight in a big old hockey glove. Just makes the blocking surface of your hand so huge. I like the strategy of just repeated hand shots. Just wear them down over time.
Not the best angle. Sorry about that.
Bunch of legs and headshots. God, just like me. Looks like I might have picked up a little bit of head there again. Yeah, got a little bit overbalanced. Picked up the arm shot.
What's the girl's name? Caster? Thank you. And Cornix.
Alright, let's see. I don't like this right foot forward, shield forward guard. It seems a little risky. Really squares you up. Yeah. Look, I think most of the reason that that shield arm was lost there was because being squared up. Brings that shield arm way out. I think this is a little bit more traditional here with the right foot forward and right hand forward. Still, I feel like a flat wrap for that shield side shoulder is just like really, really open. Let's check out that flourish again. It happened rather fast. Yeah, looks like she might have landed double leg on the way in. I like double leg shots a whole lot. I like them though when you swing under, turn, and come back. It feels way more authoritative to chop somebody's leg off. And again, squared up there. I feel like it's going to just expose your extremities a bit more. Just, you're not profile. I don't know how to explain it better than that. So, if you're just ever sparring with your bros and you ever get to this like situation, I always recommend that like you really try hard this because like if as long as you're not a rush for time or anything, but like this is a skill that is going to be really necessary. No, don't do that. Don't backsword it. Yeah, good idea. I've seen a few different takes on how to go about this. I personally recently have been really like trying to fake like I'm gonna go for their rear leg, and then like kind of like leaning over towards it, and then trying to hit him in their shield side shoulder. Um, I've seen people who will go for the shield side shoulder as their lead off, causing the other person to attack, and then bring that shield side shoulder shot back into a block and then wrap. Oh yeah. Of all the ways that could have gone, that's definitely one of them.
This fight is for third place.
That was pretty generous taking those shot. Maybe that looked like it might have been kind of light for BEL, but let's take a look again. Maybe right there at the very end. Maybe I'm just old and salty. There we go. Good job. Spider in the red really is just brain tanking to victory. Light. I feel like also tried to catch him. I feel like also the big poofy stuff is doing its job of kind of hiding where your limbs are a little bit. I wouldn't say it's a huge deal, but it's probably like measurable. I wouldn't say it's probably measurable, but we don't got time to do the math on it. I will say that I believe it is noticeable.
They're gonna need a nap after this.
I call it simul. It's just some weird interactions here. So maybe you got hit in the leg there. Oh, in the body right there. Good creativeness, like making those shots land in, but it's definitely some weird situations and angles to be in. And I just feel like, man, just a real crisp flat wrap. I want it. So against her, like in this situation, this is where I would really lean into that idea of like leaning really far, like you're gonna try over, like you're gonna hit this leg here. So like imagine if your head instead of being here was like down over here and you really leaned in, and throw all the fakes in the world. And what you're trying to do is like get them to bring their shield over and expose the shield shoulder, or get them to throw a shot. And your hand's already going to be really far out, and you can maybe block strike with them or some shit. But like, yeah, this shield side shoulder. I know that you can't see it right now because of the camera angle, but it's like it's here. It's been pretty open. Cleaned it up. Pretty open this whole fight.
Nice, nice.
Some honorable bell fighters here using flat blades. Y'all ever feel like whenever you just see somebody coming at you with a flat blade, you just know they're going to be throwing like a lot of high crosses more likely than not?
Yeah.
It seems like it always happens. Just like having a need board fighter, you need to also have some sort of game plan for this. You know, it's always going to be
Good shot.
fighting
Tripping me up. I'm
like it's always going to be fighting way uphill when you're in that
where are the
situation,
bells?
but you need to come up with and
Ah.
practice
Playing mind games with those.
winning those fights.
Do you wear those so you can show up and say I came with bells on?
I feel like this fighter on the right side, the far side, could be pretty susceptible to just a money shot. He keeps pretty
Oh,
like
he found church.
he keeps crossing his feet over a little bit, really presenting that like really far forward like right foot stance, and that right hand is also like quite high. That stab land there, is that what we're calling? I'd like to see this fighter with the heater-shaped punch. Maybe throw in some dark sides to his routine. I think that's part of the beauty of using a fucking small punch is you're able to dark side so easily. I feel like both these fighters have their hands kind of high. Some really like cutting analysis I heard somebody tell me once about myself is like It's obvious to tell that I'm a counter-based fighter because whenever something threatening happens, I do shit like this. I chamber. Yeah, just like that. Hand comes up really high. So I feel like both these fighters have their hands kind of high. The fighter on the left's also doing something like that. So I feel like this is a situation where you could sneak in probably that money shot or a little like reverse wrap to that sword side hip, throw something to like get them to cock back to try and swing with you. For instance, you could just throw like a flat chop and then twist down into that sword side hip, and that flat chop into twisting motion might go ahead and pick up the block for you. I don't even notice what happened there at the end. I was too busy ranting. Yeah. Oh, there's a spin involved there. I didn't even see it. Switched to right foot forward and just moved his shield out of the way to throw a shot. Very dangerous. Well, congrats to this person. And I
Your
think
wife is
that I'm going to
here.
go ahead and call the stream for tonight,
And
along
what's
with
your
this
name?
video.
Cornix?
Of the Lost.
Of the Lost?
Squire just our talon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even fight sword and board. This is weird.
So in 15 minutes.
Said his name is Cornix of the Lost. Squire Sir Talon doesn't even fight swordboard. It's weird. Well, hell yeah. Well, alright, gang. That's it for me. Have a good rest of your evening.